Guys, Brandi Vilas' family members have been grieving over her loss, but if you can believe this, now they're being tormented by cyber bullies who are making light of a tragedy.
This letter came from Greenville, North Carolina.
Raul Vila has been overwhelmed by the outpouring of sympathy and support following the suicide of his 18-year-old daughter, Brandi.
People just reaching out, people that want to, you know, so sincere and so loving.
But also, shockingly, so cruel.
I thought all this was behind us, but it's not over.
Because the online harassment that may have led Brandi to end her own life has continued days after her death.
Making fake Facebook with her name on it and her picture and just posting horrific things.
We're sharing this story without showing these tasteless posts.
Some of them were pictures of somebody shooting themselves, and some things were a picture of a pig with her face on it.
Facebook took them down after the family complained. Brandi's father reported it to police.
There's nothing we can do. I mean, we can't seem to get it to stop. I know what she was going through now. It's not that easy just to shut it off and let it go.
Especially while continuing to grieve. Brandi's bedroom, where she fatally shot herself, now filled with flowers. And her father,
I want justice,
filled with determination to fight the cyber bullies.
And I will. For years, we'll never stop.
Well, good luck with that, sir. I mean, I know you're just trying to help your daughter out, even though she's passed on. But I just don't see how you're going to stop a lot of people from bullying her. Now, I'm not saying that what you're doing is wrong, but I think it would be best to just ignore it. Just don't even go on Facebook no more, okay? And I think that's what his daughter should have done. See, this is why I try to tell people, when you started joining these social media, such as Facebook, Twitter, or you can say YouTube, if you start joining this, there's going to be a consequence to it. And, you know, for the ones that's been knowing me on YouTube, you know, I've been on here since 2007 on a different YouTube account name. And when you start off somewhere, no matter what, you're going to always get criticized. You know, you can be the nicest person. You know, you can take pictures of yourself doing nice things and going to the White House, and, you know, you could be the nicest person in the world, but it's always going to be that one person that's going to criticize you. That's just how it is in the social media. And I've also tried to tell people, you know, if you're a very super sensitive person, I mean, if you're very super sensitive, if you're one of those type of people who can't deal with criticism on these social media, if you're one of these people that will easily jump off a roof somewhere, or jump in a river somewhere, or set themselves on fire, or slice their throat, or do any other suicidal things, you know, all the bullying that goes on these social media. If you're one of those people that can't handle criticism and bullying, and even though bullying is very stupid and childish, I'll admit that, if you can't handle that stuff, then don't get on these social media, okay? Don't get on it, period. It's that simple. And even if you do get on there and you start seeing criticism, you know, because I've been criticized a lot on YouTube over the years. I have, and I'm still here because it doesn't bother me. You know, if you can't handle the criticism, either don't make an account or just shut down your account and never go back on that social media again. And that's what his daughter should have done. God rest her soul. You know, she couldn't handle it. And she basically killed herself because she couldn't handle the bullying. And my question is, what in the world did she do for everybody to be bullying her like that, though? But either way, she should just shut down her Facebook account. That's what she should have did. You should have shut it down and never even go back to it. So that's why I try to tell people, man, see, these people spend way too much time. Well, people say, well, my opinion, you spend a lot of time on YouTube. Yeah, I do, though. But I don't spend a lot of time reading all them criticized comments. Now, yes, I do read the comments though, but I'm not one of those people be like, oh my God, I can't believe he said this. Oh my God, I think I'm gonna commit suicide. He said I'm a bad person. He said he's gonna come and whoop my ass. Oh my God, I fear for my life. I think I'm gonna go to the police. Hell no, man. I don't fear none of that shit on YouTube, man. And I'm not trying to sound like a legit tough guy, but hell no, man. I don't let the bullying comments get me. Because one, I either just ignore them, or two, I just block their asses. Simple as that. But she must have had a lot of haters, man. She must have had a lot of haters, but she should have just ignored it. She should have just shut down her account and just never, she should have just left this social media behind. She could have at least waited 2 or 3 years. I mean, she's young. I mean, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, they're not going anywhere. They're going to be around for the next millennium. So I don't understand it though, man. But yeah, her dad's talking about saying that, they getting a lot of bullying about her, even though she's dead and all that stuff like that. And like I said, good luck with that, sir. But there's no way you can stop that. And for people that's bullying the dead, they should be shot because they're sick in the head. Because there ain't nothing the police can do about that. There's nothing they can do about it. Nothing they can do about it at all. I ain't killing myself for nobody. I don't care how many criticized comments that I get on YouTube. I'm not going to kill myself because somebody on YouTube said I'm this and said I'm that. And then people say, well, my opinion is your butt hurt because, you replied back and you said you're going to do this and you said you're going to do that to that person. Let me get something straight. When somebody attacks me on YouTube, right, let me get something straight. When somebody attacks me, I'm basically defending myself. So how's I'm butt hurt? Because some of y'all out there don't even make any sense when y'all say, oh, you're just butthurt. But when you attack me first in the comments and when I be on defense, defending myself, talking shit back to you because you insulted me first, I'm the one that's butthurt. Like, some of y'all don't even make any sense out there. Some of y'all out there are the type of people thinking that you can just walk up to people in the real world and step on their toe 2 or 3 times and you think they're not going to say nothing. Well, yes, some people will say something, and for the ones who don't say nothing, for somebody walking on their toes, only a bitch will allow somebody to do something like that. If somebody walked past you in public and stepped on your toes and cut in front of you in line, and you sit there like a coward and don't say anything, only a bitch will allow something to do like that. I know violence is not the answer, but I'm the kind of guy that will get up in your face if you rudely disrespect me. That's the kind of guy I am. I'm not the kind of guy who's just going to stand back and let you... No, I'm going to defend myself. Well, my opinion, you just being butthurt. No, I'm just standing up for what I believe in, okay? As a man, all right? So I don't want to even hear that stuff. But again, this is what I try to tell people, man. Don't care what people think about you. Don't go out of your way changing for anybody. Even if they don't like you, even if they think you're the biggest jackass in the world, don't change for nobody. If you're not out committing crimes, if you're not out bothering people, if you're not breaking laws, nothing like that, you got no reason to change for nobody, okay? Fuck them, okay? Don't change for nobody. Now, if you are going out breaking laws and getting in trouble and all that type of stuff, then yeah, you need to change your ways, okay? You need to change your ways. That's all I'm going to tell you. But don't change for nobody. Never change for nobody, man. If you stay to yourself and you don't break no laws and, you're just basically a laid back person, never change for nobody. Never change for them. If you change for them, then they know they got power over you. You know what I'm saying? Only a weak-minded person would change for somebody because the way how I look at it, as a man, if you don't accept me for who I am, you can basically just kiss my ass. You don't have to like it. You can kiss my ass. Stay away from me. That's how I am. Oh my God, dude, you're still the same way. You still have the same attitude. If you don't like it, you can kiss my ass. Simple as that. I don't have to say anything to you and you don't have to say anything to me. Simple as that, all right? You go your way and I go my way. All right, you don't have to like it. All right, that's just how it is with me. I don't like your attitude. So, if you don't like it, go fuck yourself. That's how I see it. But anyway, that's all I gotta say, man. Rest in peace to this kid here, man. I mean, that was wrong for her to even to do that. She should just shut down that account and should just ignore these people. I don't understand why people just can't ignore it. I can understand if she was in school somewhere, that I can understand it really getting to her. But on a freaking computer, she could have just shut down that account and never came back on that account. It was just simple as that, man. But like I said, man, people just care too much what people think about them, man. They really do. And again, for the father, sir, stop wasting your time, because if there's like a millions and millions and millions of people making accounts and bullying her, there's no way you can stop that. There's no way you can stop that. And the police department is going to get sick of you sooner or later and tell you to just let it go, sir, and just don't get on Facebook again. But anyway, that's all I got to say. Peace.